So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Ferdinand pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free. Pull it. Done delicately. That's an excellent interception. And here's the chance to counter. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one shapes to shoot? Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance here to counter. Tries to pass it through. Mateus. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rummenigge is onto this. Short changes him with that pass. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Good ball over the top.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Just eases him off the ball. So what can they make of this?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's chosen to go back. Lahm. Oh, that's neat. Good ball, good take. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Ball driven towards a mighty effort! Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. And he's away. Pull it. Big chance! Off the post!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham goes steaming forward. He's picked his way through. Back into the middle. Some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He won't be happy with that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's running through. Gullit. And a chance! And he hits the net. Arsenal are level. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's cut it out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Gullit. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in space and looking for options.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Messi. Lahm plays it in. And he's taking no chances there. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Arsenal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And they're already back up and running after half-time. Matthäus. Rummenigge. And it's Lahm. Lahm carries the ball down the right. Shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively...
Rummenigge! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Can he spark a counter here? Out of play for a throw. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Bruno Fernandes.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, important interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Matthäus. Gullit. He's free, there's the shot! He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee. And Gullit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's caused a worry or two.
Gullit really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 10, Messi. Number 23.
Vigo getting this one clear.
Number 15.
That was very necessary.
Vieira. Coming on the field, number 9, Pele. Number 4.
Nedved conjures
Vigo.
time and space where
Number
few can.
24, Gattuso.
No luck with that dink over the top.
19, Targets. Substitution in progress.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nedved. And it's played in. Climbs up big! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gullit.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Real chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Pele. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Mbappe. Davids. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Gullit. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now that looks a decent ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Zola is onto this. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Zola has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big. He will be livid with himself.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with. Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Thuram. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Mateus wins the duel this time. Bruno Fernandes. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. And he's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, cracking ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mateus. Lovely feet. And it's Thuram. Still goalless. Short changes him with that pass. Ferdinand. Has a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And that has been clubbed away. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a...
Rummenigge! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's picked it up out wide.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thinks about the shot. Oh, look at the space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Climbs up big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent progress down the left. Deep cross. Pullet herring after the ball here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rummenigge. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, important interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ronaldo is herring after that one. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's very neat. Oh, great chance! And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 1 minute at
Ferdinand.
a time.
And it's Thuram. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. Surprise, surprise. What a crazy start to the second half. The star man finds his own net. Crazy.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Ambitious ball here. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. He's got tall. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nesta. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Arsenal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Vieira, the man synonymous with solidity. And it's Lahm. And here's Bellingham. Lahm. And he's straight offside. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Bellingham. Rummenigge. That has not gone well. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That is lovely. Now that looks a decent ball. Mateus picks it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! It's fallen kindly here.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
25, Zola.
And he shoots!
Nesta.
Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Vieira. Coming on the field.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Figo, steaming on goalwards.
Platini. Number 18.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Thuram. And it's Vieira. Good take, and is he in?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Vieira. And here's Gullit. Now, can they get him away? Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Figo. Well, it didn't look good. Oh, what a mistake! It is looking like the end, if anything's... Chance for a shot! Arsenal have it back and can go again. Goes down, but nothing given. And the counter is on. And he's picked out the run. Gullit, he is through here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Goes for a shot! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now. Mateus goes short, takes aim and crosses. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Davids goes steaming forward. Now it's Gullit.
Minutes has been
They
indicated.
are into stoppage time. Oh, they can break here. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutral.